Up, everyone? It's Simon Chan. I'm here to fire you up and get you going because you all know we need some motivation, like the way we need oxygen. Happy Wednesday. I am in Palo Alto in Stanford for a baseball camp with my oldest son, for my mini me, and I just want to have had a couple free moments and go live. I know this week the schedule is a little different. Yeah, super grateful for the profession. I've been traveling a lot. This is like a I think day 14 out of 18-day baseball journey. My son playing in different tournaments. We lost in the playoffs yesterday. It was a bummer, really bummer. But the good news was we were able to get an early start on a 6-hour drive up to Stanford, which is a beautiful, beautiful place right here. There's a couple stadiums in the background. I'm just in the backup parking lot here, just sharing my message. Hey, let me know where you are dialing from, where you're from. Lena, good to see you. John Denver, my friend, out in the Philippines, good to see you. I'm out in Stanford and Palo Alto. And remember, one of the keys to success is to have a weekly plan, right? Make sure you plan out your week, set a weekly goal, and then break those go down into tiny little steps and have a focus to win that day. Even for me, like, my son is practicing right now. I watched the first 2 hours, came back, and I'm strategically planning out my day and rest of the day. And sometimes you like I'm meeting some. I'm really excited for tonight because I'm meeting two of my best friends from college. Good to see my brother for dinner. That's really exciting. But until then, and then I'm gonna watch my son do this agility speed workout. I plan out every hour what I'm doing, right? And the key is if you win that next 15 minutes, you're gonna even 15-minute work segments, you're gonna win the hour. If you win enough hours, you are gonna win that day. So make sure you stay focused. Lena, if Minnesota's hot, I know you can enjoy the heat before it gets cold. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna talk about what successful people do. I'll make it short. Success. We're Norway in the house. Great to see you, my friend, Lena. So, what successful people do differently? Successful people simply do things that unsuccessful people don't. Okay, successful people do things that unsuccessful people don't. So, I used to think that successful people are different. Like, for example, they like to make sales calls and like to follow up. The leaders are different. And then I learned that successful people are no different from me or you. Whatever you don't like to do, they also don't like to do. But the difference is, here's the big one. The difference is they do it anyway, and that's why they're successful. Right. And once I learned that, like successful people also don't like to do, because I used to think, oh, they're built differently, they're different. No, they're just like you and me. Whatever you need to do, the income producing activities, they don't want to do it, but they do it anyway, and that's why they're successful. So and even for me, one of the things I make a sure effort is staying always showing up for my pep talks, right? Even on traveling, showing up, taking 5 minutes to share with you. That's my way to. And this is and there are days when you're traveling, you have a business. The reality is, if you have a business, you're always working, right? You always want to work too. You never just want to sit there, don't do anything. You do something. But there's like minimum days where you may not do much, but you do something. And today is like a minimum day. I'm spending time seeing my good friends, spending time with my son, but I always hop on 5 minutes live. Even last night after a 6-hour drive, hopped on to yesterday's pep talk really briefly. I always came out the newsletter as well. That's another minimum day thing. What is your minimum day, right? Whatever, remember, you do what you need to do. Successful people do it, show up. Even when the days they don't show up, they do show up and do a little bit. All right, everyone, that's what I have. ML Nation newsletter came out. If you don't have a copy, drop a newsletter in the comments. I'll send it out to you. And if you, I'm interested in feedback. Any topics you want me to cover, let me know as well. John Denver, absolutely comfortable for being uncomfortable. That's one of the key things. And everyone starts off uncomfortable. For me to do a live in the middle, I don't even know who's out there. Maybe you're listening, because I think there's a security person listening. I don't care. At one time, I was uncomfortable, but now I'm comfortable. All right. That's what I have. And John, I'll send you the link right afterwards, the newsletter. And hey, stay consistent. Do what you need to do. You're welcome, Lena. Go out there and have a positive impact on someone's life. God bless you all.